Many of us spend our entire lives trying to fix ourselves. We want to become calmer, braver, more confident, smarter, less anxious, less sensitive, less emotional. We often believe that somewhere out there exists a perfect version of ourselves. And if we could finally become that person, we would be so much happier. But what if the problem isn't that we're still imperfect? What if the problem is that we've been at war with ourselves for far too long? Every person has traits they don't like about themselves. Some people see themselves as too anxious or too sensitive. Others are frustrated by their impulsiveness or their habit of putting things off until tomorrow. And very often, we look at these qualities as nothing more than flaws. Yet behind each of these traits, there is usually something much deeper. Sensitivity often reflects the ability to understand others on a profound level. Anxiety can be connected to attentiveness and responsibility. Emotionality is often the sign of a living, feeling heart. And the desire to do everything perfectly may come from a genuine wish to do things well. Of course, this doesn't mean we shouldn't grow or improve ourselves. We should. But perhaps growth is better approached not through self-hatred or constant struggle, but through understanding ourselves and our nature. Because it's incredibly difficult to become a better version of yourself when you're fighting the person in the mirror every single day. Growth becomes much easier when you become your own ally instead of your own enemy. When curiosity replaces judgment. When the desire to understand replaces criticism. When instead of asking, "What's wrong with me?" you begin to ask, "Why did I react that way? What am I feeling when someone behaves like that around me? Why do I keep repeating this pattern? What's underneath it?" This is where genuine self-discovery begins. Not through struggle, not through self-criticism, but through curiosity and acceptance. And perhaps one of the most important things we can do for ourselves is to stop demanding perfection. Because a person's beauty has never been found in their flawlessness. Beauty lives in our humanity, in our stories, in our mistakes, in our attempts, in our ability to stand up again after we fall. And perhaps the journey toward becoming our best selves doesn't begin when we finally become perfect. Perhaps it begins when we realize that imperfection contains so much of what is real, but filled with feelings and mistakes, with victories and disappointments, with hope and loss. Because life has never been about perfection. It has always been about experience, about the opportunity to be yourself. Real, alive, imperfect.